how to use your back office and some easy, quick links to use and kind of just a basic general how to use and navigate. So, this is what your back office is going to look like. You'll notice that there's quick links here. Those quick links are super important. And honestly, like these are probably going to be your most used links. So it's nice that they're easy to access. So the first thing we're going to look at is called My Dashboard. Sometimes it takes it a minute to come up. Okay, so your dashboard is going to give you, at first, it's not going to look too crazy until you start to build a team. But if you look at your account detail, this is all you. So this will show you your rank, which we'll get into eventually. It'll show your sponsor, your crown princess. You can look at your order history here. This is a great way once you've placed your order, if you are wanting to track it. If you go here, like my dashboard, account detail, and then this order history tab, you can click on these hyperlinks. And what it'll do is it'll bring up your order, and then you're able to click on it and then track it as well. So this will also give you your calendar year, your seminar year, your leaders year, and it'll break down what PV you've hit as you go through this business. So that is my dashboard. That's kind of a basic rundown until you start building a team. Next, you have quick order. So this is where you're going to go to order your products. So it takes it just a couple seconds to pull up. This is also a great place to see what is in stock. Things, especially limited editions, go in and out of stock sometimes. So this is a great place to make sure that they're in stock when you're offering them to your customers, and then even just ordering them right away. So at the top here, you'll see these are all the current promotions, new collections that are out. They have some fun glosses. So that's just kind of like the new stuff is here. You can also go to all categories or up here at the top, and you can look at, just lips. So you have your current promotions, you have your permanent line lip scents. If you keep scrolling out of the permanent, you'll start to see limited editions, and then it'll start getting into specialty glosses, liners, so forth. So this is a great place to place your order. When you're placing your order, you always, of course, want to try to hit that 350 PV or 300 PV. The biggest thing is to look at, and mine's not going to show us right now, but typically it'll say at the bottom how many PV you need to hit the next discount level. Pay attention to that, because sometimes adding a gloss or so can save you like $100. So always screenshot before you send your first order or your first couple of orders in. Screenshot that and send it to your upline to make sure you're making the most money and getting the most product for your money. So that's basically it. You check out down here at the bottom. That's all pretty self-explanatory. But yeah, so that's your quick order. So that's this link here. Next, we have our beauty book. So our beauty book, we have a couple of different versions in here. We have the Chinese, we have an insert, we have the wish list, which is kind of not really relevant anymore. And we also have it in Spanish. So these are PDF versions that you can save. I have a link in my notes of my phone, and that way I can just copy and paste it directly to my customers when they're wanting to browse a catalog. Okay, we're going to go back to the home page. Next, we have our image library. Okay, so our image library is going to have so much stuff in it. It's a great resource. Here, if you look into eyes, let's look at shadows. Let's just look at eye looks, on light skin, and you can see here, let's see if it'll let me open one. This is our Desert Rose Shadow Scent. So this will show what it looks like on a light complected person. These are great resources when you have on-hand shadows. Sorry, lost my words. When you have on-hand shadow scents and you're wanting to show what they look like on different complexions, this is perfect. So that's a huge, massive library. So definitely when you're not sure or you need a picture, that's the place to go. Next, we have our sentiments. So our weekly sentiments, it just kind of gives you a breakdown of what's going on. So we have our $1 billion lips episode. These are super fun and informative. We have product announcements. So right now there's a promo on eyeliner. If you scroll down, this is the new gloss collection that had just come out. Same thing with these shadows. So it just kind of gives you a breakdown of products, promotions, and so forth. So like right now it's free shipping. It's just a great way to kind of like catch up on what's going on Synergence wide. I'm going to go back to the home page. Next, we have Kiss and Tell referrals. We'll jump into this a little bit more, but this is a great place just to kind of know where it is at first until you know what exactly how to use it. And then how to invite people to use your referral code is down here at the bottom. So like I said, there will be more on that, but that's where that information lives. All right, so next we have other resources. So I want you to look up, we're going to set your retention level to 0. So if you go to business, I haven't done this in so long, but I want to make sure we do it right. Okay, so you're going to go to distributor profile, and then you're going to go to payment profile. Oops, that's wrong. Distributor profile. There we go. Distributor profile and update distributor profile. Okay, so here is where, this isn't it. Okay, give me just a second. Where are you? Oh, there we go. No. Okay, I'm sorry. I really thought it was there. Oh, goodness. I haven't done this in so long. Okay, I might have to do another video on it until I can find it. Okay, so let's look at dots. So I'm going to skip the retention real quick. We're going to look at dots. So dots is a training resource. If you go to, I think there's resources, dots, there it is. Okay, so if you go to resources and then dots is a training program. They do have, go to the, here you go. So it's a Cinna Dots app. It's perfect to expand your knowledge. Like if you go through this entire guide and you're feeling like you still need something, this Cinna Dots thing is amazing to get logged into. And it has just tons and tons of training and it walks you through step by step. It's super useful. Ooh, I logged out. Okay, let's go back. Sorry, I get click happy and nervous. Okay, so let me log back in. Okay, so then we're going to go to, we're going to talk about some recognition programs. So if you go to resources and recognition programs and reports, there is tons and tons of different things you can earn. We've talked about a couple, but here's like $100, you get $100 for sponsoring, and this just breaks down, honestly, all of the goals you can go to. So if you ever hear somebody say like, oh, I got $100, if you click on $100, it'll tell you what that is. If you, this is, this breaks down how close you are or how to get to your car. This goes to, I think there's Cinna, the Significant Cinna Seller Program. So there's Cinna Sharing, Cinna Support. There is just tons and tons of flyers on here. So you get, whenever you sponsor a new distributor and they qualify in their first 90 days, you get $25 that you can use towards Synergence products. So you can see here, you download the flyer and you would read that. So it's just kind of got all of those in one spot. Also, a couple extra things. Let's see. There's some trainings in here, marketing materials, sponsoring. This is some training on sponsoring. There is also, I believe it's here. Not yet. Okay, so typically there is in the reference guide, there's actually a product knowledge guide. They're redoing it at this point, but we'll make sure to get you guys that information as well. So let's go back. how to set up. I can't believe I can't find it. Oh, there it is. Okay, that was easy. So if you go to business and then Cinecash, if you go over to retention level, this is very, very important. And I'm sorry it took me a while to get there. You want your commission to be held. You want that to be 0. I don't know what it starts off at, but it's not 0. So you want to make sure to set this to 0. And that's super important because when you sign up a new distributor and they place an order of any amount, you get commission off of that. And it's just easier to do it now than trying to think of it then. So you don't want any of your commission to be held. If they hold your commission, what it does is it gives you Cinecash, and then you can use that towards product. However, you earn that money, girl. You earn that commission off that team member. So you want that to set to 0 because you want that cash money in your pocket. So that's very important, is to make sure to set that to 0 so you get all of your dollars in your pocket and you're not having to be forced to use that on Synergence products. So guys, that is a basic rundown. Honestly, the best way to navigate this and learn this is just to poke around, but I wanted to give you a basic rundown of it. It's super easy to use. Sometimes it's hard to find stuff even after so many years, but it is nice that it is, like I said, all in that one place. So if you have any questions, just comment on this post, tag me or your distributor, your upline, and we would be happy to help.